Little people, big world fans swoon over the way Zach looks at wife Tori Roloff in new video. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Recap of the heartwarming moment from the new video, how it went viral among little people, big world, LPBW, fans, why Zach and Tori's marriage resonates with viewers' description of the clip. What Zach was doing, his expressions, the setting, the exact moment. Fans pointed out Zach's loving gaze at Tori, initial fan comments that sparked the buzz, compilation of Instagram, X, Twitter, and Facebook comments, hashtags that trended briefly, quotes from fans about what makes their relationship special, some humorous, sweet, how they met and started dating, engagement story, and wedding details, memorable LPBW episodes featuring their milestones, how their personalities complement each other, raising their 3 children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, challenges of parenting in the spotlight, their openness about dwarfism and advocacy for awareness, balancing filming for LPBW with normal family life humor, teamwork, and communication on screen and off, Tori's candid Instagram posts about real-life struggles, Zach's supportive and low-key personality, why small gestures like the way he looks at her resonate, psychological take on affectionate body language in long-term couples, how this differs from reality TV's usual drama-filled moments, quick history of Little People, Big World, and the Roloff family farm, how Zach and Tori became the fan-favorite couple, their role in keeping the show's wholesome appeal alive, their future on the show, renewal speculation, possible spin-offs, family goals they've shared publicly, how they continue to inspire viewers, summarizing why this one video stood out so much, what it says about love, partnership, and authenticity in reality TV. A detailed update on Zach and Tori Roloff's life post-LPBW. Below is a comprehensive overview of how their lives have evolved since the show's finale in 2024, based on the most recent sources. During a June 2025 episode of their podcast Raising Heights, Zach mentioned that relationships with his mother, Amy, and his siblings are now in a better space. He noted he and sister Molly are pretty good, and his bond with brother Jacob is decent. Tori added that family tensions have melted recently, aided in part by the children spending time together. The relationship with Zach's father, Matt, continues to be distant. Though Matt still appears for events like kids' birthday parties and holiday traditions, there's no relationship there, Tori said on the podcast, echoing Zach's statement. The Roloff family farm remains a sensitive topic. Both Zach and Tori revealed that visiting the farm brings up old resentments and is not something they actively seek out. Although they acknowledge it'd be awesome for their children to spend time there, moving over an hour away and complex family dynamics make frequent visits unrealistic. Interestingly, the farmland hasn't sold yet, ongoing since it was listed around 4 years ago. Zach hinted that the disagreement around it contributes to unresolved familial issues, though he refrained from airing all details publicly. Zach and Tori have been using their podcast, Raising Heights with Zach and Tori, to share personal updates and handle audience questions. In the June 19th episode, listeners inquired about family relationships, which spurred candid discussions about lingering tensions and hopes for healing over time. Zach and Tori's family continues to grow. Their 3 children, Jackson, 8, Lila, 5, and Josiah, 3, are central to their lives. These kids have helped connect the siblings, strengthening familial bonds as cousins bond and spend time together. Area update: family relationships strained with Matt, improving with Amy and siblings. The farm emotionally charged, less visited, still up for sale. Public engagement continuing through their podcast Raising Heights. Children central focus, anchoring family cohesion and interactions as Zach and Tori navigate post-LPBW life. They're leaning into authenticity, using their podcast as a means of connection and storytelling. They're focused on healing fractured family ties while prioritizing their children's relationships with extended family despite lingering emotional complications tied to their past and the farm. Zach and Tori Roloff say they had 50-50 chance of having kids with dwarfism. It's in God's hands. Zach and Tori Roloff have become household names through the TLC reality series Little People, Big World. Being a couple where one parent has dwarfism, achondroplasia, and the other does not, their decision to start a family involved navigating complex genetic odds. On their podcast Raising Heights, the couple revealed that the odds of their children being born with dwarfism was 50-50, acknowledging they knew pretty strongly that the children could have it, yet chose to embrace whatever came their way, trusting that it was ultimately in God's hands. This candid confession resonates deeply because it highlights the intersection of medical facts, personal faith, social judgment, and the inherent risk-reward balance of parenthood. Achondroplasia, the form of dwarfism present in Zach and their children, is an autosomal dominant genetic condition. If one parent, like Zach, carries the gene and the other, like Tori, does not, each child has a 50% chance of inheriting the condition. While on paper the math is straightforward, Zach and Tori consider having 3 children all born with the condition as near miraculous, something they and many fans have referred to as a genetic miracle. Some analytics suggest that the probability of such an outcome is just 12.5%, i.e., 1/2, 3, making their reality all the more remarkable. In discussing their decision, Tori shared how people question our decision to have children when we knew that they could have dwarfism, and how hard such critique can hit, even as she acknowledges they knew pretty strongly that the children could have it. Zach fired back during the discussion, pointing out, "You're telling me I shouldn't have brought kids in with dwarfism because of the ridicule they're going to get from society? That's a society issue. Society needs to change." Their stance shifts focus from parental responsibility to societal accountability, demanding reflection on how biases toward differences persist, and challenging the narrative that trials of conditions like dwarfism are the fault or burden of the parents. The Roloffs lean heavily on faith. Tori dismissed the idea of designing a perfect child free of any condition, saying that many people desire perfection, but ultimate outcomes are beyond human control. At the end of the day, it's in God's hands. This perspective is rooted in humility and acceptance. They chose to proceed with parenthood while acknowledging unpredictability, and it's a delicate balance between human intention and divine mystery. Tori's Instagram affirmations paint a picture of deep, unconditional love. When asked if she wished she could have raised a child of average height, she responded, "Absolutely not. I'm obsessed with the 3 kids God gave me and I'd have it no other way." Zach too frames their children's dwarfism not as a burden but as an identity they cherish. He offers that dwarfism brings siblings closer than your typical brother-sister relationship, and talks of paving the way for his daughter Lila in school as Jackson blazes that trail. Together, they are determined to instill strength, confidence, and joy. On their podcast, Tori reiterated that her role isn't to compare their kids to others but to encourage them, "Do your best, forget the rest." Zach elaborated that their role is not always instructing or correcting, but often simply watching and being aware. A Little People, Big World, the Roloffs share more than just their lifestyle. They provide a window into raising children with achondroplasia, daily realities, joys, and lessons. Zach explained how on the playground Jackson may move slower than peers, but he deliberately avoids babying him, preferring instead to build mental toughness so he can overcome later challenges, particularly when parents are not present. Their platform is not just entertainment. It's an avenue to normalize diversity, raise awareness, and cultivate empathy, as much as fans might yearn for more updates. The couple has made it clear they are done having children. Tori firmly stated, "We have ended it. We'll never know what might have been with a 4th child." This decision brings closure, though the combined weight of genetic chance, social criticism, and their family's dynamics undoubtedly shaped it. Life and biology comes with unpredictability. Embracing the 50-50 chance without regret is a profound expression of acceptance. Their love affirms that worth isn't tied to normative health parameters. Every child is a gift. Societal discomfort with difference is projected onto families. The Roloffs push back, demanding change. Their spiritual faith provides solace and grounding amid scrutiny and doubt. Encouraging resilience rather than overprotection is a choice to equip, not shield. Sharing their reality fosters awareness, representation, and inclusion for little people and their families. Zach and Tori Roloff's journey, embracing a 50-50 genetic chance with faith, love, and resilience, challenges conventional narratives about parenting and perfection. They model that dignity lies not in what is avoided but in what is embraced, loved, evidenced, and affirmed, and trusting that decisions, even with uncertain outcomes, can be a testament to faith. And in using their platform to advocate for understanding and acceptance, the Roloffs have offered more than a family story. They've contributed a narrative of courage, hope, and compassion. Summary: Zach and Tori Roloff's exit after 25 seasons. In February 2024, during an episode of their podcast Raising Heights, Zach and Tori Roloff revealed they would be departing Little People, Big World after its 25th season. Tori bluntly stated, "We are not coming back. That part of our lives, that chapter has closed." Zach echoed that the chapter was over regardless of whether they were asked back, with neither having been invited to return, particularly around Zach's strained relationship with his father, Matt Roloff, a long-standing point of contention. Simply with Tori noting, "It was no longer a project that we really believed in, making it emotionally difficult to continue filming." Played a meaningful role. Their son Jackson voiced that he didn't want to be part of filming, prompting the couple to prioritize their family's well-being. In the season finale, the strained dynamic between Zach and Matt was poignantly showcased. A pivotal scene involved Matt expressing sadness that his grandchildren no longer spent time on the farm, acknowledging that and that the children simply didn't ask to go. Zach, in turn, reflected, "That ship's all sailed. It's just doing our own thing," saying the show wouldn't be the same without the Roloff family's presence, commending them for listening to their children and putting their family first. Others criticized them for seeming ungrateful for a platform that brought fame and opportunity. While specifics of their future plans weren't extensively detailed, Zach and Tori emphasized their gratitude for the opportunities the show provided and expressed excitement for the next chapter of their lives. Their focus has clearly shifted toward family, authenticity, and the life they are building beyond reality television. Little People, Big World, Zach and Tori Roloff exit after 25 seasons. Announced the major development. After an impressive 25-season run, Zach and Tori Roloff confirmed their exit from Little People, Big World. Note its cultural legacy. The show debuted in 2006 and became a generational log to the Taurus of the Roloff family. Premiered in March 2006 on TLC, chronicling the Roloff family's life, including parents Matt and Amy and their children. Some navigating dwarfism. Zach was on the show from early adolescence. Tori joined as his girlfriend around season 10, 2010-12, and became a permanent presence post-marriage in 2015. They eventually became the last children of Matt and Amy to remain on the show after siblings Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob exited in earlier seasons. The couple revealed their decision via their Raising Heights podcast in "We Are Not Coming Back. That part of our lives, that chapter has closed. Think the chapter is closed. We've made it pretty clear his last cycle was rough. We are done with it." Tori noted how it's hard to put everything into a project that you no longer believe in. Zach referenced difficulties with family, the farm deal, making the last filming cycle, especially trying their children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, were a major factor. Jackson had even expressed discomfort with filming, and they didn't want their kids to bear that burden. The finale captured rising family tensions, Zach and Tori's strained relationship with Matt over the farm sale, and emotional undercurrents with Amy on reconciliation. Amy's hope and grief over losing regular interaction with her grandchildren was palpable. Zach took his children blackberry picking and reflected on how their upbringing differs from his rural childhood. His relationship with his father was clearly changed, with few prospects for healing anytime soon. Outlets such as ABC News, Entertainment Tonight, People, Perez Hilton, PopCulture.com, and others swiftly covered the announcement. Many fans mourned the loss. "It's not going to be the same without you." Others praised them. "Kudos to you for listening to Jackson. It shows how much you really want what's best." Some criticized, "They are literally the definition of living an entitled life." Others reflected on the show's decline or shifting direction. With Zach and Tori gone, and all other adult Roloff children previously exited, the show lost its central family core. In April 2025, TLC officially canceled Little People, Big World after season 25. Matt is moving forward, transforming filming spaces, like the iconic barn, as he seals that chapter of his life. They expressed gratitude for their memories, remained focused on family privacy, and hinted at exciting new endeavors. But specifics are more private. Their exit highlights challenges public figures face balancing family boundaries with media exposure, especially when children are involved. When the emotional meaning fades, continuing can feel performative. This departure underscores when reality shows outstay their emotional point. LPBW offered nuanced representation of people with dwarfism. Zach and Tori's era played a crucial role. Their conscientious exit preserves that legacy. Their decision speaks to reclaiming ordinary life after decades under the lens, an inspiring turn toward normalcy and self-authorship. Summarize: Zach and Tori's exit marks the end of a long chapter for themselves, the Roloff family, and viewers alike. Looking ahead, friends and fans will undoubtedly follow their next steps, whether through their podcast, brand ventures, or simply living more quietly and grounded. Their legacy on LPBW, from teen years into family life, is indelible and deeply human. Tori Roloff gives birth to baby 2 weeks early. The Roloff family has always been in the spotlight thanks to TLC's long-running reality series Little People, Big World, but nothing brings more excitement than the arrival of a new baby. Fans around the world were delighted when Tori Roloff, beloved wife of Zach Roloff, announced that she had given birth to their newest child, 2 weeks ahead of schedule. The early arrival took the family by surprise, but both mother and baby are reportedly healthy, happy, and surrounded by love. Tori's third pregnancy had been one of the most closely followed in the LPBW fan community. With millions of supporters eagerly awaiting updates, her unexpected delivery sparked a wave of joy across social media. The little bundle of joy arrived 2 weeks early, a reminder that sometimes life doesn't go exactly as planned, but can still turn out beautifully. According to Tori's Instagram post, the baby was born in the early hours of the morning, weighing in at a healthy weight and measuring perfectly for a newborn despite the early arrival. "We are so in love," Tori wrote. "Our hearts are overflowing." Little People, Big World stars Zach and Tori Roloff's relationship timeline. The twosome met while Tori was working on the Roloff family farm, which was run by Zach's parents, in 2010. Zach and Tori started off as friends, but their connection started to bloom, and they began to date. "We were both too shy to really approach one another, but we had both told a fellow co-worker we thought the other was cute." Tori recalled to The Knot in 2014. "This co-worker of ours was so insistent that Zach talked to me, but he was too nervous, so nothing really came about. However, about 3 or 4 months later, Zach finally got the courage to call me. We went out to a movie, and have been seeing each other ever since." Zach proposed to Tori after 4 years of dating. They wed in July 2015 before welcoming 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. Tori revealed to The Knot that she met Zach for the first time in 2010 while she was working on the Roloff's family farm. "We were both too shy to really approach one another, but we had both told a fellow co-worker we thought the other was cute," she recounted their meet cute. "This co-worker of ours was so insistent that Zach talked to me, but he was too nervous, so nothing really came about. However, about 3 or 4 months later, Zach finally got the courage to call me. We went out to a movie, and have been seeing each other ever since." Zach proposed to Tori at their favorite spot on the farm. The couple tied the knot at the Roloff family farm. The reality stars revealed they were expecting their first child. "Zach and I are so excited to finally tell you guys the news." Tori wrote via Instagram, "Thank you so much already for the love and support we have received. This is going to be one fun adventure." Tori gave birth to their son, Jackson. "Mom and Dad are so in love with you already," Tori shared alongside a family photo with her newborn. In honor of the pair's 3rd anniversary, Tori posted a sweet message in honor of her husband. "I just can't quite comprehend how I get to live out my life next to this man. Zach, you are hands down the best husband I could ever ask for," she captioned a photo of herself and Zach alongside the touching tribute. "I'm so thankful for your grace and your patience. You help me be a better version of myself every single day. I love your heart and your thoughtfulness. You are always quick to put others before yourself, and it's something I truly believe the world needs more of." The twosome exclusively told Us Weekly that they were expanding their family for a second time. "We are so excited to announce that Jackson is going to be a big brother," the Little People, Big World stars told us at the time. "We cannot wait to meet our sweet baby girl." The trio became a family of 4 when they welcomed their daughter, Lila. "Zach and I are so excited to introduce you to our sweet baby girl Lila," the proud parents said in a statement to us at the time. "She has been the perfect addition to our family." Zach and Tori celebrated their 5th anniversary with a romantic beach getaway. "I'm so thankful that I have a man that I still love spending time with," she captioned the post. "I still want to find new things about at Roloff07, and I still want to date him. Thank you all so much for your well wishes and words of affirmation. I do miss my babies and can't wait to snuggle up with them. Happy anniversary, babe." Tori shared that she and Zach were expecting their 3rd child, but the couple suffered a miscarriage. "We were so excited to share some exciting news this week. We were so excited when we found out we were expecting baby number 3, and we couldn't wait to share," she wrote via Instagram. "We went in for our first ultrasound at 8 weeks and found out that we lost our sweet baby 2 weeks earlier. The family of 4 decided to relocate from Oregon to Washington. Guess what? We moved," Tori announced. "We've been quite busy the last 30 days, and I am beyond exhausted. I hope we never move again. Haha. We said goodbye to our sweet, cozy, unique, and very green house in Portland yesterday. We have had so many beautiful memories in that house, including bringing our sweet bean home from the hospital, countless gatherings, and just a whole lot of love." The duo announced they were expecting a rainbow baby 8 months after Tori opened up about her miscarriage. "We are so excited to share some exciting news with you," she wrote. "Baby Roloff will be joining us this spring, and we are so grateful to God for this sweet gift." Tori shared that their firstborn, Jackson, to help correct the bowing in his legs. "This kid time and time again blows us away. He was so brave and confident," she wrote via Instagram. "He made my husband, Zach Roloff, and I so proud as he talked with the doctors and nurses and was wheeled away without worry." The couple welcomed their 5th child, son Josiah. "The best early birthday present a mama could ask for. We love you, sweet boy," Tori gushed. The parents shared their concerns about Jackson's recovery from his leg surgery since their little one wasn't progressing like the doctors said that he would. "If something isn't healing right or growing right, I want to adjust, especially before this new baby comes," Zach said to his mom in a teaser for an episode of LPBW. Zach gave an update on how Jackson from the year before. "It's tough because the screws in his legs help straighten the leg as he grows," he wrote via Instagram after a fan asked how their little one was faring. "For him, he maybe grows an inch a year, so it's tough to see and won't be obvious for a while."